Alright, how do we get the Recrafted Creatures mod? This mod adds 10 brand new mobs to the game. Plus, it adds tons of new items and mechanics for each mob type, so it's really, really cool. It adds jungle mobs, savanna mobs with babies and custom models, obviously. So to get the mod, we'll head to Recrafted Creatures, created 2 years ago, updated a year ago with 291,000 downloads. To download it, go to Files, Mod Loaders, Forge, any version you want, I'll use the latest. 3 dots and download file. Save this file by pressing Windows plus R, type app data, go to roaming.minecraft and put it in the mods folder. Also, if we check relations, you'll see we need ducklib, so keep that in mind. So go to Files, Mod Loaders, Forge, any version 1.2, 1, 3 dots, download file, and done. So yeah, it's that simple to get the mod. Let's begin. Alright, so here we have the marmot. How can we find it? Well, marmots are peaceful rodents that spawn exclusively in meadow biomes. We can breed them by feeding them tall grass. Let's see. There it is, as you can see. This way it'll have a baby. We can also give them dandelions, cookies, or eggs. If we get too close, they'll give us the glowing effect, okay? I get it. I need to be in survival. There it is, glowing, okay? Also important, if we give a marmot a TNT block, let's see, there we gave it one. What the marmot's going to do is destroy the terrain, okay? There it is doing its thing. The problem is these mobs come and kill my marmot. We're going to do it separately, okay? And then we give it the TNT. It's going to make sure to use that block really well. Look. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Oh. Also, if we rename it theoretically, we have to rename it as Marmot, right? Well, the name tag, sorry, is Marmotus. Okay, not Marmotta. And as you can see, it becomes a gladiator. On the other hand, if an anvil falls on it, okay? Theoretically, I didn't have time. Theoretically, they get crushed. There it is, for life. Its hitbox is still the same anyway, but there they stay. I don't know if with the other skin it also looks different. Let's see if it stays still. Come on, stay still, buddy. I'm not going to do anything to you. No. Whoa, how close you were, how close you were. Come on, stay still. Look, this is completely normal. We do it to everyone, okay? Well, yeah, the texture does save. Well, there's the texture all bugged out. But yeah. You'll say, how can we cure it from this? You can't, okay? It stays like that for life. Finally, if we defeat them, they can drop the megaphone fragment, okay? Alright, how do you get the megaphone fragment? Basically, when you kill a groundhog in the prairies, there's a chance it'll drop the megaphone fragment. Okay? It's not a super high chance, but it's possible. So this item is useful because if you check its uses, you can see it's for crafting the megaphone. Right, 3 megaphone fragments and stuff. This is basically an item that just plays sounds. I don't know if it's from some internet meme. Looking at the creator's skin, you'd say it's a girl, right? I say that because the audio sounds like a kid insulting a girl. So maybe it's the little brother recording the audio, huh? But what I can tell you is the audio is all from the same person, you know? Maybe they added this mod to make fun of their little brother, which is totally something an older sibling would do, honestly. Hahaha. So yeah, I don't know, maybe it's the creator themselves, right? I don't know, no clue. I'm just speculating here. But anyway, there you have it, okay? In case anyone's interested. Alright, so here we have the chameleon. And how can we find it? Well, this peaceful reptile lives in jungle biomes and has an incredible dynamic camouflage mechanic that automatically changes color to match the texture of the block it steps on. It can climb trees vertically without jumping, and you can breed them by feeding them. We can feed them spider eyes, which will make them lay chameleon eggs on the ground. Plus, they also feed by hunting silverfish, cave spiders, slimes, and magma cubes, okay? I'm going to put it up here so you can also see how it changes color. Let's see if this one changes color or is too focused on dying. It changed color, huh? In the end. Look, huh? See, it doesn't do it perfectly. I don't know if this one's going to turn gray or not. It doesn't turn gray because it's a slab and not a full block. Oh yeah. Okay, if I remove this now, they lose the color. So on slabs it doesn't work, huh? On slabs they don't work. I just found it. Ooh, ah! And they can climb sideways on the walls. Did you see that? Pretty cool, right? Well, incredible features. I feel like I really want to grab a cave spider and see how they eat it, huh? Let's see. Ooh. Why did it disappear? I don't get it. Ah, they ate it right away. And what do they drop? Rainbow shell. Okay. Well, there we have it. Hey, just that simple. All right, how do you get rainbow gel? But I wonder if I put a chameleon on the rainbow gel, does it adapt the color? No, unfortunately not. Oh, the creator really missed an opportunity here, a real missed opportunity. But basically, when the chameleon eats a slime, a small magma cube, a spider, or a silverfish, it gives us rainbow gel. This is a viscous decorative block that constantly changes color, cycling through blue tones and more. It reminds me a bit of honey. Let me see if I can stick to it. Nope, it doesn't have that property, it's just viscous. So it's like walking on top slows me down, that's all. But anyway, there you have it. It can't be crafted any other way. Alright, how do we find the giraffe? Well, basically, giraffes are neutral creatures that live in the savannah, and we can tame them by feeding them wheat, okay? So if I grab some wheat and right-click with it, as you can see, I'm now the owner. I don't know if I can put the saddle on. Yes, okay. We can feed them wheat, carrots, or leaves. And once tamed, as you see, we can put the saddle on, right-click, and ride them. They're extremely fast mounts, but they have one big limitation. They can't jump or go over a single block in height. So if we run into 2 blocks here, well, you're screwed, okay? So there you have it. Hey, this bird's gonna hunt the pig, so there you have it. Alright, so here we have the mammoth, and I'm gonna show you how to find it. This huge prehistoric animal spawns in the snowy plains. To tame it, we can use pumpkin or watermelon blocks. Melon. Let's see. Right click, there we go. It's tamed and everything shows up right there. Oh, I can ride it now without a saddle or anything. And I can't tame the baby? Well, I can make it grow faster, but that doesn't make it mine. I like it, you know? I like it. I like the skin. I'm gonna ride it. Yeah. It doesn't have an inventory or anything. I just mount it as is. It doesn't jump. It did just give me the glowing effect. I don't know. Maybe I passed near some mob. But anyway, basically, as you can see, the skin has these tribal marks that we can modify and blend by applying colored dyes. If we want to breed them and have babies, we need to use hay bales, okay? Let's grab some dye now, for example, to see if we can dye this. Oh look, we're changing it slowly. We're slowly changing to that color. See it? Pretty cool, huh? Well, I think a color that could look really good. Or maybe I'm not so sure, huh? Let's see, this one. A color like this greenish one looks good. And then if we go darker, a yellowish one too, an orange. Well, honestly, quite a few colors look good on it. I think an orange is the way to go, huh? Orange first, and then we add the black dye a bit to darken it. Oh well, but it turns red. Well, the red darkened a little, huh? Not too much, though. Look, this one looks awesome on it, huh? This one looks awesome. Well, there we have it. Alright, how do we craft the letter and use it? The owl letter, made with 2 papers, is for multiplayer mode. You just shift right-click on a tamed owl, okay? Shift right-click. Oh, it has to be tamed first. Sorry. Let me grab a rabbit, feed it, and shift right-click. See? We can send a letter. It says, well, we can send a letter to someone, right? Plus, we could store a stack of items and stuff. Okay, see? I'm taking the letters out. But since we're not in multiplayer, well, nothing. I don't know if opening Elan would work. If that would, I don't even know how to do it, man. Open to Elan. There, right? No, I'd need another player. But anyway, there we have it, okay? Basically, the owl would fly out to deliver the package to another person. If I remove the leaves, think it'll wake up? There's the little owl. Another bug. What a bug. Theoretically, it only sleeps in treetops. Follow. It's in follow mode. Let's see if it follows me. It follows me, but sleeping, you know? It follows me, but sleeping. Oh my god, what is this? But anyway, there we have it. Alright, so here we have the beaver. And basically, how do we find it? Well, beavers are rodents, builders that spawn in rivers, tigers, and mega tigers. They have dark and light variants and spawn near beaver dams made of stick bundles and mud. I don't know if that structure exists, what it says in structure. No, I guess they'll build them themselves. Stick bundle. So the items are here. So it would be made from these sticks here. The items are here. Nothing. Theoretically also, if we use a tag. Oh look, it's this one here. Well, it's not showing up as a structure, huh? Anyway, theoretically, if we use an anvil and a name tag and rename one of the beavers Bob, we'll get a Bob the Builder reskin, right? There we go. So yeah, this is the dam, and the dam is either empty inside or full. It's full. So yeah, I wish the water wouldn't flow through here though, you know? But I guess that would be too complex of a system. But hey, we appreciate the detail. Nice that they spawn like this. Alright, how the builder works in Minecraft Recrafted Creatures. Basically, to automate houses, we need the builder block. Let's see, builder. It's this one here. As you can see, we can open it, and here, what do we put? We'd place 2 to mark the corners, okay? For example, what do we want to do? Well, pumpkins, and that's it. I'm not going to complicate things. One here and another here. Save. Invalid name, pumpkin. Okay. And now, basically, we'd go to a builder, or rather a beaver, and tame it, which, by the way, you tame with golden carrots. Let's see. There it is. And if I right-click, I can tell it. Bookshelf, empty, woodland, mansion, roof. Okay. And what I just saved, show. No, it's not showing me. Let's try the other one. Show, build. Needs 64 oak planks. Let's see, oak. Well, at least we can build this. Says, no valid position found. Now it works. If it works like this. The problem is I don't really get why it's not finding any position. I literally put it... I don't know. It doesn't matter what I put, dude. It won't find a correct position. Let me try calling... Oh, sorry. I don't know. Do I need to take it somewhere even flatter? I mean, this is flat enough, right? Build, nano. Plus, since it's not doing the show thing, maybe show does work, but with shaders on, I'm just not seeing it, you know? Okay, I turned off shaders for a sec, and let's see. Show. Well, nothing, dude. It won't show me. And the constructors thing, I didn't save it. I just don't get it. Save structure. Alright, let's see now. Still not showing up? I don't know. Maybe there's a bug, or I'm just not understanding this. But anyway, let me know. Theoretically, it works like this, because the structure can be whatever I want. I can do this, right? If I want to, why not? And put this here. Okay. Something happened there, huh? Something happened there, alright? It saves the block structure from above, that's why it wasn't showing up. Okay, alright. I don't know. Hi. Save. Okay. And now here, my buddy, hi. It's not telling me what it costs. Wow, this thing is totally bugged. No valid position found. Well, dude, if you can't find a position here where I built it, this thing was 100% bugged. I can't believe it. Let's see. Hi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Build. No valid position found. Well, I don't get it. Well, there you have it, folks. Hey, I don't understand what's happening, but you guys tell me. Alright, so here we have the kebab, the fruit kebab, and how we can craft it. Well, it's an item that gives us 3 drumsticks and 2.5 saturation. So it's pretty powerful. And basically, how do we craft it? Well, it's made with an apple slice, which I assume you get by cutting an apple, melon juice, and a stick. Are they stackable? Well, good question. I believe so, yes indeed. So they're a good food, considering, well, that they're stackable. Plus, their main use isn't so much for food itself, but for trading. If you throw the kebab in front of a beaver, when it eats it, it'll drop valuable items as a reward, like owl eggs and such, okay? Let's see if they give us anything interesting. Well, for now, sweet berries, okay? But, well, I assume there'll be a bit of everything, and I'm seeing there's only 1 trade per beaver. Let's see, look, there we have more stuff now. Owl egg. Well, I assume the owl egg has a pretty low drop rate, so yeah, there we have it. Alright, so here we have the orangutan, and how can we find it? Well, basically, orangutans are large neutral primates that live in the jungle. They're incredibly agile and jump between trees, and the babies travel clinging to the adults' backs. The adults, they breed by giving them golden apples and have piglin-type trading mechanics if we give them the fruit kebab. Let's see, what can these orangutans trade me? Literally. Here you go, buddy. I don't know if I need to tame it. Oh, look, there it takes it, What did it give me? It gave me grass. This guy is joking, right? Grass and axe, right? A stone axe. They give me stone tools. No, it's funny. Melon. Well, I wanted to put them here so you can see how they climb trees. Look, there's one that jumped. See how they climb? Pretty cool, huh? And theoretically, if they have babies, there it is. They carry them on their backs, okay? As you can see, so super cool. Alright, so here we have the secretary bird. This enormous bird of prey spawns in the savannah and is an aggressive aerial hunter against entities less than 1 block tall, okay? like chickens, baby animals, pigs, and all kinds of mobs. You tame it with raw rabbit or chicken, and it lays eggs in. Look how it attacks the beaver. It lays its eggs in acacia leaves. We can equip potion bottles on its claws so it attacks enemies applying those effects, working like a wolf, but flying, okay? Alright, so here we have the red panda, and how can we find the red panda? Well, basically red pandas are nocturnal animals that appear in bamboo jungles, okay? So within the jungle, in that area there, let's see if one appears naturally without me spawning it, and I'm not able to see it. They're tamed by feeding them bamboo, and they have 3 states: sit, follow us, or wander around. Their special mechanic is sacrifice. They'll act as a visual decoy, luring all hostile mobs to chase them instead of you, making it easier for you to escape, okay? So, let's see, I'm gonna summon a zombie. I assume, yes, it's only if it's tamed, or, let's see, they don't attack it. They don't attack it. The zombie's kinda dumb. Maybe it's just dumb, huh? Can you put it on top for me? Okay, it's coming for me, nothing. How do you tame it? With bamboo stalks. Okay, we tamed it. Follow, wander, stay. I'm gonna put it on wander, summon a zombie, and there it acts as a decoy. Resistance 3. Yeah, man. It just sacrificed itself for me. They sacrificed themselves for us? Well, I'm gonna sacrifice myself for it. Quick, health. It's okay, right? How much life does it have left? 1.5. Wow, pretty cool, right? This little guy. Well, there we have it. Simple as that. Well, finally here we have the zebra. So how can we find them? Zebras spawn in huge savanna herds. They're neutral, and if we attack one, it'll hit us back while the others flee, okay? There's a low chance of finding the brown striped zebra variant. That sounds weird. You'll see. Well, yeah, pretty weird, yeah. Oh, look, here we have it, okay? Here, take that. They're tamed just like a horse by mounting it repeatedly, okay? And they also breed with hay bales. They support a saddle, okay? A saddle, just like donkeys, and we can equip them with chests. So pretty interesting. I also want to check out speed, jumping, and all that. That's why I'm trying to tame it. I don't know if zebras are stronger than horses, but I think they are, right? Not for nothing, but zebras evolved in a harsher environment over the years than horses. But I don't know, I have no idea. I'm just guessing. Alright, let me equip a saddle. I don't see how to equip the chest. Well, it's normal, yeah. It goes like a horse, yeah. Okay, so I looked it up and horses are stronger, but zebras are tougher, more aggressive, and have a more lethal kick than horses, alright? Well, kind of what I figured, makes sense. So if you had to PvP, the zebra is probably better built than the horse, right? I get it. I mean, the horse is still stronger, yeah? I mean, for survival, well, each one's designed to survive in its own environment, right? And that's that. It's not that one's better than the other, just that. But yeah, I get that in terms of size and strength, a horse will be bigger. So, well, I already figured that, yeah? But that doesn't take away from the fact that zebras are still very, very tough animals. So there you have it. Anyway, if we defeat these zebras, we'll get the leather. Well, if we defeat them, of course. Very well used. That conditional tense. Oh, look, there it is. The meat too. And what do we use the leather for? Well, we use it to make a banner pattern, a zebra folder. Wow, what an item. And, well, that's where the mod ends. It also adds the frog bucket, okay? So we can put a frog in a bucket. It also adds these paintings. Okay, a little bit weird. What's this one? 4x3, but where does it go? Let's see this awesome painting. Wow, how beautiful. Really beautiful with the giraffes and everything. There's this one. I don't like this one as much, honestly. I'm guessing this must be like a chameleon, right? Or something like that. And this one, this is a beaver. Oh no, it's not a beaver, it's the other one. That squirrel, I can't remember what it's called. And then there's this one, which is like a frog, right? Well, there's some other item. Chameleon egg. No, that's it. That's it. There's nothing else beyond the builder hat, which you can find around and equip, and well, it's not armor or anything. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it, and see you in future videos. Bye bye. Alright, here's how mammoth meat works. When you take down a mammoth... Hey, let's head over there. Sorry about that, my bad, but this is going to give us the raw meat. Well, aside from the wool, it drops raw mammoth meat, okay? As you can see, we can right-click and eat it. And basically, if we use it, we can also cook it, right? It doesn't show how much food it gives us. Not sure if there's a way to check. Let's see. Well, this is how we check what we have. Okay, now we're actually a bit hungry. If I right click, it fills all my saturation and gives me 2.5 drumsticks. Wow, that's insane. It maxed out my saturation from one piece. So we're talking serious food here. And the raw, well, I'm not sure what the raw will give me. I need to be, there it is, there it is. I'm guessing it'll feed me less. Right now we're at, before it was 2.5, so the raw will give me 1.5. And yep, 3 drumsticks. Nothing like the cooked one, huh? Nothing compared to this one. Wow. So there you have it. Alright, so here we have the owl. Basically, owls are nocturnal predatory birds that spawn in dark forests and taigras. They have a variant, a white color variant that's exclusive to snowy biomes, and they hunt rabbits at night and sleep in the treetops during the day. We can tame them by giving them rabbit meat, okay? There, you can see it with all the animation and everything. There it is. You can see that if we place rabbits during the day, nothing happens. Let's do time set midnight. See if they wake up and look, they're going after the rabbits, eh? Oh my god, what a farm, what a farm. Poor bunnies. They don't even run away because they don't know they're going to be attacked. They make me feel a little sad, eh? The rabbits. But anyway, there we have them, and we can breed them with cooked rabbit. And then they'll simply lay eggs on the tree leaves. And theoretically, if I grab an anvil, grab a name tag, and put roll it on it, it'll get the Pokemon skin. There it is, there it is. So yeah, pretty cool, pretty cool. Here, roll it. Alright, how do you get the jungle stuff? The jungle stuff. Basically, the jungle stuff is a rare magical weapon that you can only get by luck when trading fruit kebabs with orangutans. And when you right-click it, it plays a spinning animation and gives us powerful potion status effects and protection from enemy mobs, okay? It doesn't really specify exactly what though. I don't know if I can switch slots. Yeah, I mean the effects are there, but I don't really know what the effects are. I don't know. But anyway, you get it by trading with the orangutans. Orangutans, by the way, are neutral. If we don't attack them, nothing happens. But if we hit one, they'll come after us. I don't know if they'll all come. If they'll all come, well, which would be pretty cool. Or if just one comes after us. I think only one comes, right? Man, it'd be cool if they all came, huh? At the end of the day, they're a family. They're mammals. So there you have it, all right? But yeah, huh? He's going to chase you relentlessly, huh? So think it through. That easy.